Hey people, it's Niles talking. Now, I would like to thank a commenter in Pro Black Ford Free's comment section who mentioned this, and it was in a post, I think, about Juneteenth. So, anyway, as much as I've had disagreements and issues with the FBA, ADOS, and some of the directions and positions they've had on the issues, I have to say, if you're going to follow this movement, why not buy, instead of letting non blacks come in and start marketing products to the FBA ADOS, like Chinese made flags and Chinese owned businesses, or as in South Carolina, there was one flag that was put up of saying Happy Juneteenth with a white couple on it, even though Juneteenth is a black holiday that celebrates black history, not anybody else's history. It's not American history, it's black history. So if you want to stop the money being taken out in the celebration of Juneteenth and other black American culture holidays, you could buy from this business. Now, one of the things, what was I going to say? Anyway, I'll get back to it when I gain my train of thought. I'll just read the blurb about Blackletics. Vision statement. Blackletics' vision is to become one of the world's leading athletic wear and equipment companies so we can use our capital influence to invest in and build up the black communities. What is Blackletics? Blackletics is an athletic wear and equipment brand that looks to share the story of the black athlete with the world. Our main goal is to become one of the leading apparel, accessories, and sports equipment companies so that a large portion of our profits can be cycled back into the black community. This will in turn produce long-term job growth and wealth within our community. Okay, now I remember what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say is I tried to do my due diligence and check, is this actually a black-owned company? So I went and researched the name given at the bottom, and I came up with a YouTube video where they were talking, and they were claiming that these are the people who run Blackletics. So I'm going to assume that Blackletics is a black-owned company. So let's keep going. Why the name Blackletics? Blackletics is a combination of the words black and athletics. I saw it fit to combine these two words as a reminder to everyone that through being an athlete and being black are mutually exclusive, bring their own experience. Black and athletics in our community are synergistic in nature. We bring our unique culture to sports in the way we carry ourselves, the intensity we bring, the pride we have, and even the resilience we display. These are all testimony to who we are as a people. Why is it necessary to have a brand called Blackletics? As we look back at the history of African Americans, it's impossible to miss the giants of black athletes who use their platform to bring change to our community. Historically, several black athletes in almost every sport have used their platform to provoke conversations that otherwise would not have been had if they had not stood up, which ultimately brought forth change. Just having their presence in a sport that at one point did not allow black athletes sparked controversy and made it hard for black athletes to compete in their sports, but the resilience they displayed paved the way for all the future black athletes that we see and love today. This alone shows that even in the midst of racial strife, hate, and even death threats, black athletes still believe the issues our community faces are more important than just playing sports, and they've taken the resources and influence and boycotted games, marched on Washington, even built schools, just so the next generation of kids can grow up in a better and more equal country. This even happens today as black athletes are continuing to use their voice, and Blackletics is that added voice and resource. Can I wear and support Blackletics although I'm not black? Of course, we understand this is a legitimate concern. Just as we've seen in summer of 2020, everyone from all races and ethnicities joining in and using their voice, supporting the statement of Black Lives Matter and protesting with us, Blackletics is a parallel to that. We understand that sports is the great unifier, and our vision is to see everyone wearing our merchandise and supporting our movements and initiatives. Just as sports has all ethnicities on their teams as teammates fighting for the same goal, this is also the message of Blackletics: one team, one fight, together. What will Blackletics do? A large portion of our profits will go towards several initiatives that we'll be joining forces with and also establishing. We want to give a large portion of proceeds to initiatives that aids in the uplifting of the black community and underserved communities across the world. We will be supplying the youth with several resources all across the country to help minimize costs to families and ensure students are set up for success for their school year. We will also be working with your local community organizers to feed those in need, registering people to vote, educating people on the necessity of voting, and holding those who we vote for accountable. Most importantly, we will be building housing units in areas that we build our warehouses, which will be in inner cities all across America so that those neighborhoods can flourish as they did before. We will also be sponsoring schools, sport programs, outfitting them with equipment, jersey and warm-up attire, and so much more. All that Blackletics will do can't fit in one page, so ensure you join this movement as we grow. All this won't be possible without your continued support. We thank you for taking the time to get to know us, and we hope to see you in our official Blackletics attire. God bless Rodney P. Watkins III, Blackletics CEO and founder. Okay, so let's just go on to the shop all flag. So, some of the things they have on sale. Blackletics large Black American heritage flag. So for those of you who talk constantly about how the United States flag, the stars and stripe, is oppressive and has disrespected you and is a symbol of oppression, here's something for you. You can get this and wave this and hang it outside of your house, and maybe you could wear it, I don't know, put it on your car and wave it around on our Juneteenth or July 4th or whatever day you want, or maybe any day. The Black American Heritage beanie, Black American Heritage sweatshirt, hoodie, and for graduation, a Black American Heritage flag design, Blackletics, Juneteenth, Black American Heritage flag tee. I know. I clicked the wrong thing. Let's go. Sports equipment, sports clothing and stuff like that. Well, this is all stuff for you. And as I said, if you are a really big believer in the FBA ADOS movement, why not support and get all your memorabilia and stuff relating to that from a black-owned business? Now, I'm going to say this again. As far as I can tell, this is a black-owned business. I have not bought from these people, and I do not speak to or interact with these people. They've not told me to do this. It's just me doing it because I thought it was something worthwhile speaking on. And anyway, and I'm not affiliated with them in any way, nor have I been paid to say any of this. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to leave the link to this, and I want to say this again. For all those people who want to buy hundreds of dollars of sports clothing like Nike and Jordans and other stuff, why not spend some money on a black-owned business? Make it rain on them. Anyway, please come and rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.